What's up, YouTube? This your boy Game for Daniel, aka Big T, and back with another unboxing video. So today I have a Thrustmaster T248 originally in the box, and it comes with the T3PM. So this is the original box that you would get when you buy this wheel brand new for $400. But I got an amazing deal on this wheel, the whole bundle. I got this whole set for $68. Yes, $68. But there is a but. I bought it off a guy on eBay. He says that the wheel is broken, it doesn't calibrate right. But that is not why I bought this. I mainly bought this for the pedals. Even for $68, I mean, yeah, I get an extra wheel. That's cool, because I also have a T248 as we speak right now, which is in this box right here. And I was using a converter power supply, which only goes to 18, 19, and 20 volts. These wheels require 18 and a half, and this wheel works perfectly fine. So this is the other wheel that I bought for $69, just the wheel itself. But this one calibrates and turns on and everything. The only problem I'm having with this one, it doesn't like to connect all the time. Most of the time it doesn't even want to connect at all. It doesn't want to connect to my PC, my PS4, or my PS5. So this one's got a connection problem. And it's not any of my wires. I've checked everything that I could think of. The only thing I can think of is the firmware update is old. So like I said, this one will be an extra wheel for this one in case I need parts or whatever. You know, it's an extra wheel. So hey, it's a bonus. But the main reason why I got this bundle, I mean, yeah, it comes with the cords and the wheel and everything, but I mainly wanted the pedals, the T3PMs, because the $68 for these pedals is an amazing deal, because these pedals are at least $130 to $150. Let's go ahead and open the box. But before we do, I want to read off the features that this wheel can do, because I can remember all the features that it does, so it tells you right on the back. So, THD, Thrustmaster Hyperdrive, is what they're calling this wheel. A hybrid force feedback system adjustable directly on the wheel. So you can adjust the force feedback on the wheel, which I knew that. Combining a belt/gear drive system with optical reading of the wheel's position, smooth and flexible performance. TRDD, control all aspects of your race thanks to the TRDD Thrustmaster race dash display. Screen, the box is a little worn out and ripped, I guess, from the previous owner. Screen, a real control center which combines advanced configuration of the wheel with display of the racing telemetry from the game being played. And then this is the main reason why I got this, the T3PMs. Master your braking in any conditions with the T3PMs Thrustmaster 3-pedal magnetic pedal set, featuring HEART magnet sensors without any potentiometers meters. Adjust the pressure force with including set of brake springs. 4 different configurations and settings available. So you can adjust the brake springs, you know, how stiff you want the brake to be. TMP, 2 magnetic paddle shifters, Thrustmaster's magnetic paddles. So a lot of people complained how loud these paddles are. I think it's cool. I think I actually like the way it feels and sounds, because I like to hear it. You know, I like to know when I'm shifting. Combining measures of the wheel's position via HEART technology with a magnetic spring effect for new racing sensations. Enjoy a next generation interface and wheel design featuring 4 customable encoders, putting a wide range of controls right at your fingertips, up to 25 buttons. And yeah, so let's go ahead and open it. Trying to get all this tape that is just laced on this box. And I don't want to rip the box anymore, because I actually want to keep it. Alright, go to open it. Ooh, okay. So it shows you how how to connect the wheel to the pedals to the system. So yeah, and then right here is like where I can, you know, this is basically my order that I got from eBay. And if everything has gone smooth, you've had a 5-star experience, we'd appreciate if you give us a few seconds to leave a feedback. I would just have to do that. Alright, so, like I said, I got an amazing deal because the fact it came with everything for $68. So you cannot beat that regardless if it's broken or not. That's pretty good. Alright, so we take out everything. Alright, so we got the cords, which I actually have the power supply to this thing. So that is awesome. I don't have to use my converter power supply because this requires 18.5, and that power converter ain't the right amount, but it's enough to power it. So I'm glad I finally have the actual power supply to these wheels. And then you get the Type-C cord charger that plugs into the wheel to the system, which I have plenty of these, but it's nice to have extra. So you can see the pedals right here, and these are like the top, like I think like the top pedals that you can get, the newest one, besides the TLCMs. They're basically the same as this, but they're all, it's solid metal. The foot pedals and everything's solid metal. But other than that, these are like the newest pedals from Thrustmaster. Alright, so right here is the wheel. And shit, this one looks like it's in good condition too. Just as well as my other one. I wonder what the firmware is on this one. So you see right there. Yeah, everything looks freaking good on it. Like I was when he said broken, I was expecting like some scratches on it. But no, he said it has a calibration problem. So maybe I can fix that. Maybe if I fix this, if I can, yo, this is just amazing deal. I still can't get over the deal I got out of this. Alright, and pull out the pedals. So right here are the T3PM pedals. These are, like I said, the newest pedals that Thrustmaster made, besides the TLCMs, which is the same as this, but all this is metal. But this has metal pedals, and then the rest is plastic, which I'm okay with that. So you got your gas, your brake, which I can't push with one finger, so that goes to show you. And then right there's the spring. Now the only thing that is missing, the only thing I think that is missing out of this package is the 3 different springs that come with the brake pedal, which I don't think the guy included in this box, but I'm not too mad. I would have been a little upset if it was missing the spring, but at least it's got 1 spring on here, which is the standard one that comes with the pedals. But it's stiff enough that I can't push that with 1 finger, where the brake or the gas I can push 1 finger, and the clutch kind of push with 1 finger. You can, I just felt a spring in that too. You can see the springs down there. Yeah, heck yeah. And like I said, it's got rubber feet in case you want it on like carpet or, you know, on the floor, or it's got mounts. So right here are the mounting holes, which I am gonna mount on my racing stand, my cockpit. So I'm gonna mount it on that. So right here is the T3PMs. Heck yeah. Well guys, right here is my new wheel that I got, and right here is my other wheel that I got first. Both still in good connection, but they're both in really good condition. But this one, like I said, the guy said it had a calibration problem and that it was like broken. It wouldn't calibrate right. And this one, like I said, I bought untested, and this one doesn't like to connect right. So I'm hoping whatever wheel I can get working, I'm gonna use the other wheel for parts, or, you know, just an extra wheel. Whatever the case is, the fact is I got this pedal and the power cords and everything and the wheel, all for $68. Now tell me if I got ripped off. I think I got a really good deal on it. That is just amazing. Even if the wheel's broken, the fact is the wheel by itself or the pedals by itself, which I know the pedals by itself is like $130 to $150. The fact is $68 for this whole bundle. I think that is a good deal. So guys, I'm not gonna end the video, but I'm about to. But I'm gonna at least plug it in so you guys can see, and so I can see exactly what it is it's doing before I end the video. Hey guys, so right here is the cockpit. I went ahead and disconnected the mount to the chair so I can be able to mount the pedals underneath so I can pick it up better. But as you can see, I have the Thrustmaster T248 on here. It's just basically a simple beginner plug and play wheel. You basically plug it in and you're ready to go. It's basically bungee cord resistance, but there's no motor, no force feedback, nothing like that. Like I said, it's just a plug and play beginner wheel. You just plug it in and you're ready to go. And then your 2 pedals. So I'm gonna be taking this off and putting the new setup on. So thankfully the T248 didn't come with a mount bracket, but thankfully all the Thrustmaster brackets mount to each other, so they all work with each other. So thankfully this one has one, so I can use this for my new wheel. I would mount it onto the actual frame of the cockpit, but the holes don't match up with each other with the new wheel. Alright, 1.5 volt and almost 2.59 amp, 48 watt. So I got the pedals on there. I'm about to mount it on there now. So I have it plugged in. I have the power plugged in and I have the pedals plugged in, and then I got a plug in the Type-C charger. And I like the Type-C charger that came with it because it's longer than my PS5 cord, so I'm gonna use it. Hey guys, so I have it all hooked up to the racing cockpit stand. So I got the chair back connected to the cockpit. The wheel is on there, so it's on the stand. As you see, I've got the bracket underneath right there. I also have the T3PMs mounted to the bracket as well, so they're not going anywhere when I move it. I also have all the wiring organized on the side here, so you can see where I velcroed them to the bar to try to make it more organized. And we are going to be trying out the PS4 to see what this wheel does. Alright, so this is the wheel that came with the box. The guy said the wheel was broken, it wouldn't calibrate, so let's see what is going on when I plug it in. Alright guys, so I have everything hooked up the way I want it. Everything's hooked up. All I gotta do is plug in the wheel and see if it turns on and see what it does. I added some new updates to my cockpit. So right here I have a power bank on right here that is powering a fan underneath the wheel. The fan gives me air to keep me cool when I'm racing, when I'm getting in some serious races. Helps keep me cool. So I got the fan running under there. And then if you see the pedals lighting up, I got some red LED lights lit up underneath the chair. It is being powered by a 12-volt battery. So that makes it, gives it more like cool. I mean, because why not? You know, LED lights look cool. And when I power the lights off, this is what it looks like in the dark. So heck yeah, heck yeah. It's coming a long way. I'm making this thing, and there's still more I want to add to this, but one thing at a time I can do. But it's slowly getting there to the way I want it. Alright, so I had to get extension cord because this cord wasn't long enough to reach to my outlet. Alright, so it's on. Okay, there we go. So it's not even calibrating. So that's what the guy said, that it has trouble calibrating. So it's literally just... Oh, nope, it's not done. So I guess it's just going to keep doing that. Okay. So the wheel is definitely... Something's definitely wrong with the wheel, because it's trying to calibrate, and it just keeps going left and right, and then it stays locked to right. So... But, thankfully, I have another wheel. So, thankfully, I have this wheel to use. And hopefully I can get it to work now. Because this one has trouble trying to connect. But everything else works on it. Where this one doesn't even want to connect. Like, this one's not even trying. It just keeps doing that. So, something's definitely wrong with that one. But at least I have this one for now to work and use. Until I can get this one fixed. Hey, $68, still not a bad deal. The fact that I get some nice pedals to go with it. And the cords. And the fact that I already have a wheel, like, hey, I think I got a really good deal out of this. Really good deal. Heck yeah. It's just gonna keep doing that. Wonder if I can interrupt it. Nope, nope. Nope, it won't let you. Alright, so, maybe later in the future, in a video, I'm gonna make a, video of me trying to fix this thing on my Fixing Tech playlist. So if you guys want to see me take this thing apart and see what's wrong with it, you know, be on the lookout for that video. I'm gonna also try to see if I can get it to, like, connect if I do get it out of this calibration mode. But hey, it's still not bad. $68 got me the pedals, the wheel, but that don't work. But I have this one. At least I have this one. And the wires to go with it, and the original box. So, did I get ripped off? You be the judge of that. Honestly, I think I got a really good deal because, like I said, $68 at least got me a really nice pedal set. And them pedals are $130 to $150 alone. So I still made a profit out of this. Got a good deal. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to try to disconnect this thing so it stops doing that. So real quick, I want to see what all is on here. This thing's trying to freaking... It's trying to turn on me. But anyway, I want to see what's all on here. So, ooh, force. What's that? That's new. Ooh. That's new. That must be part of the new update. Because this wheel don't have that mode on there. It don't have a force mode. Because it's on an old update. Actually, here's one way to find out. Let's see what update it is. What update it's on. This thing's trying to turn on me. I'm like literally holding it down. Alright, let's see what it is. Firmware, yep, 2.0. So if I get this sucker up and running, this would be the wheel I would use because it's actually up to date to the newest software. Heck yeah. Where this one is on update firmware 1.72. This one is on 2.0. Heck yeah. Just gotta fix that calibration. Ah! Alright, and real quick before I end the video. So I went ahead and plugged in my actual working T248. So let's go ahead and plug it in. Let it do its calibration. See, that is what it's supposed to do. Let me put it to PS4 mode. But that is what it's supposed to do. Not that freaking, going left, right, constantly. And see, this one, like I said, everything works the way it's supposed to. This one connects the way it's supposed to. And turns on. Okay? But, see, when I go hit the PlayStation button, it doesn't connect. So what I have to keep doing is I have to keep unplugging it and plugging it back in until it finally connects. Now, I don't know if you guys know what that is. I'm thinking it just needs that firmware update, but it should still let me connect regardless of how old the update is. So I'm gonna try it again. Nope. So yeah, that's the problem I'm having with this wheel. Sometimes, once in a while it'll connect, but most times it throws a fit. And like I said, this wheel by itself, nothing included, cost me $69. And this is the trouble. Now, when I try to update the firmware, like I said, it won't even recognize on my PC. So how can I update it if it doesn't even pop it up on my PC that there's a wheel plugged in? So that's the problem I'm stuck at, or I would have updated this a long time ago. My PC just does not recognize it. Alright guys, so after like, I don't know, I lost count, probably like 15 tries of just unplugging, plugging back in, unplugging, I finally got it to connect. As you see. So it's finally connected. Alright. And this is the wheel that I was having trouble connecting, and the one with the old firmware. But at least it gives me, you know, the chance to actually try out this whole setup. So before I actually completely end this video, I want to test out the T3PMs, see if they work pretty good, which I'm assuming they do. So that's what I want to do. I want to test that out, and then I will end the video from there. Alright, so I went ahead and loaded up some Gran Turismo Sport. So right there, Gran Turismo Sport. And let's go ahead and get into a race to see how this setup works and how it feels. Okay, so this is the car I'm going to go with. I went with a manual so I can be able to use the clutch. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get into my racing sim and test out the whole setup, because this is going to be my setup with the Thrustmaster T248 and the Thrustmaster T3PMs. And then eventually I am going to get the gear shifter along with it. But I ain't going to go with the Thrustmaster unless I find a deal. But the actual Thrustmaster gear shifter is $200. So I'm probably just going to go with a cheap knockoff brand of a gear shifter. And eventually going to get a handbrake. And then that will be my whole setup. I'm also going to get monitors going around it as well. So it's still a work in progress and one step at a time. So yeah, that is my goal. So let's go ahead and test it out. Get in here. Whew. All right, I'm excited. I finally get to test this wheel's true potential. So let's see. And like so, I'm using the gear shifters for the paddles. Okay. Alright, so it's ass backwards, hold up. So it's literally ass backwards. The gas is my left foot. And this is my clutch. So my clutch is on the right. Okay, I don't like that. I mean, I like the way it feels. Oh my god, it feels real. It feels legit. Especially the brake. The brake has more resistance. And the gas has a little bit of a resistance. You can see my wheel is turning on its own. So it's like a legit car. Like say if I'm actually driving for real, my car, alright, I'm about to crash here in a second. My wheel's gonna go crazy. So as you see, it turns. But the fact is, my gas pedal is my left foot. That's my left foot. Now I am used to the T80s where the gas pedal is on the right. You can see my wheel is going crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and that's going to take some time getting used to. That's the only thing that's going to confuse me like crazy is my clutch is my right foot. I'm used to clutch being on the left foot, not the right. Actually, I don't even think the clutch is working. Hold up. Maybe I have to set it up. The fact that it's left-handed. I'm gonna have to strap that better. That's not supposed to do that. But anyway. Oh, I just got rear-ended. Look at my wheel. Alright, there, it straightened itself out. Oh, I like the way the brake feels though. The brake feels so nice. And the wheel, I love the way the force feedback feels on this. It feels so good. But it's going to take some time to get used to because I'm so used to the T80 that this is like a whole new experience. Like I said, I'm so used to the T80. I'm not used to that force feedback. So is this worth it? I say it is if you're new to force feedback wheels and you never owned a force feedback wheel. This is your first. I've had the T80 for majority of my time. I've had it since 2017 and I'm just now finally upgrading, and this is my first force feedback wheel. It gets the job done. It definitely gets the job done. It's strong enough. Like, now if you have the Thrustmaster T150, they claim this is more powerful than the T150. I'd say, yeah, possibly upgrade if you find a good deal on this wheel. Now, if you're just paying the full 400, I wouldn't upgrade for 400, so that's kind of outrageous for this setup. But thankfully, I didn't pay that much for this wheel or for the pedals. I'm so amazed by the price that I paid for this. But yes, it's totally worth it if you're new to sim racing and you want to get into the force feedback and actually feel the wheel and feel like the rumble, you just feel like you're behind a wheel. Get the T248. It's totally worth it. Quick guys, so I went ahead and alright, so this whole part right here I had backwards, so I basically just flipped it around and now all the holes match up to the wheels mounting. So I actually have it, so I don't have to use this bracket no more. I literally have, here, let's take this bracket off. So if you see right there, I actually have the wheel actually mounted to the cockpit. And now I can adjust it where I want it. So, alright, so yeah. I have the wheel bolted on, and I actually have the bracket on it as well for extra protection and extra security. So now it's legit not going anywhere. Like, it's moving the whole cockpit. Even if I pick it up, it's not going anywhere. Down. So now it's not wobbly, and that's how I want it, because when you have a motor with a force feedback, you're going to want these wheels as tight as you can and secured as you can, so there's no like wobbling going on. So now we are ready to race. And the whole confusing, so my review on the pedals, I've absolutely loved them. Totally an upgrade to the two pedals. These are just so much better. The only thing that's confusing me is that the gas pedal is on the left foot, and then the clutch is on the right foot. Now, I'm used to driving with clutch on the left and gas on the right. So that's going to take me some time of getting used to. Other than that, I absolutely love the Thrustmaster T248 wheel. and especially them pedals. Them pedals in the brake with the springs, oh my god, it actually feels like you're braking a real car using the brake. So I absolutely love it, and that is my opinion. And the loud shifters is not a big deal to me. I actually like hearing it, and it just feels so nice. The magnetic, oh, it just feels so nice. So I went ahead and remapped, like I went ahead and put the fan location on this side instead. So I went ahead and put it there on the right side. And I also did a little bit of changes with the wiring. So I went ahead and wired some of these. So I went ahead and wired the power supply to the wheel, and then the power bank right to the power supply for the fan. And then I can still see the percentage of what battery it's on. Then obviously the battery underneath the seat for the lights, which I need to fix that one light. It's kind of unsticking there. There we go. Heck yeah. Looking nice, looking nice. Pretty nice setup. Looking better.
Meanwhile.
Alright guys, so just to show you something real quick. So I actually figured out the problem with the whole gas on the left and clutch on the right. So what happened was my game settings was messed up with the custom, the button mapping basically. So I basically reset it to where it needed to be, reset it to default on the game, and now drive, my gas is on the right, brake in the middle, clutch on the left. That is how it's supposed to be. So when I go to drive, I'll show you. So as you see, shift down. As you see, it's actually working how it's supposed to. So I finally fixed that problem. So now I don't have to worry about gassing on my left. I can be able to gas on the right, brake in the middle, clutch on the left. That is how it's supposed to be. Anyway guys, this video is super long, so if you guys want to see, hold up, I'm gonna turn around here. Did you hear it vibrating? So it like vibrating meant I was right on the curve of the road. So if you guys want to see videos of me using this setup, I'll probably be live streaming it sometime, so stay tuned for that. But guys, I am going to end this video because it is super long. Did not mean for the video to be this long, so I appreciate you for sticking around this long. I love that 900-degree rotation. Freaking love it. But anyway guys, subscribe, like and comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, about the wreck. Hold up, grab my wheel. Peace.